Hey, my boos. I am back in my big comfy robe, ready to give you guys another round of readings. It was hot earlier. It was hot. I had to go and get something to eat. I had to smoke, you know what I'm saying? Regroup and then come back. Even though it is becoming my favorite time of the year, the fall, and not just because I was born in about 2.5, 3 weeks, October the 7th, back in 1987, but it's Halloween, it's fall, it's Thanksgiving, it's all the good times, the good stuff. The veil is thin, so it's all ghosty, and it's cool. It's not too hot, but it's not too cold. All the colors of the leaves and things are changing into this beautiful rustic browns and deep sensual earth color. Oh, I just love it. So anyways, Rihanna, I'm getting ready to read Rihanna. She's been a diamond girl. She's been a Dior girl. Anybody want to match her freak? So in my mind, becoming the head Dior girl means something big behind the scenes. I don't know, but it's just the way in my mind, the way the industry works. It's a major accomplishment, and it's not just for clout. I don't think so. So I want to see what this means. Did Rihanna beat out all the other competition or force some other women out of that position that might have been up next? But somehow she worked her way up and skipped the line for the Dior Girl position. Let's see. Let us see. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this night. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for these people. Thank you for the people that I'm reading. Spirit, what does it mean for Rihanna to be the new head Dior girl in the industry? Does it just mean that she represents their brand and that's it? Or does it mean something else behind the scenes? And how did she come into this position? Did she earn it outright or not? What does it mean for Rihanna to be elevated to this position? Now, this Ace of Wands is Rihanna's new gig, obviously, but it's more than just representing the brand. Methinks that there is something actual, and that's the X and an S that I left silent, but it's there. Just because this is a big old wand and a big old phallus, instead of an Ace of Pentacles, which would have made me think that it would have made me feel a little bit more legit about this, more brand representing. This new gig also has something sexual, allegedly. Methinks about it. Challenge is how she got it. It feels like she had to backdoor someone. Or Rihanna feels like because of this position, she has to watch her back because she didn't earn it the fair and square way. And she's aware of that. And she's probably aware that she has haters because of it. A la Naomi, I don't know, but that could be one of the reasons why there was a seeming shade between them. Page of Cups. Rihanna seemed like for this position, she should have been farther down the line, because this is the Pisces Rihanna, but it's a page, not a knight, not a queen. So maybe, just maybe, her tenure or her lack of tenure in whatever area this involves, methinks something sexual, or in some type of enterprise. Her lack of tenure compared to whomever else may have been considered or should have been considered is what makes her a page of cups and not a queen or a knight. So it feels like Rihanna should have been lower down the totem pole for that position. Me thinks that, now I don't think that this is Rihanna having to leave the position. I do think that she won't be fully supported by certain ones who would normally support the new Dior Girl. It's like she'll be rogue because she made enemies getting into this position. So she'll be doing it alone, so to speak, without the support of whomever it seems like. And it may seem like she might try to be creative and do her own thing that's contrary to what the order wants of her. Now, I don't know why I said the order, other than that's the word that came to my mind. So it seems like there's some secret society type stuff behind initiating one to the status of Dior, head Dior Girl. And because of how Rihanna got into this position, she won't have the support of everyone from the order. And she'll probably relish in that because she doesn't have any choice and kind of do her own thing, untraditional from what's usually done by Dior girls. And I feel like behind the scene, it's not the brand stuff. It's not like she'll try to take over the role and go rogue and take the brand somewhere else. But as far as the behind the scenes stuff that's involved in her role, because she's not fully supported, she'll have to kind of go out and do her own thing, create her own new. Now, again, I feel like this is self-isolation, a situation that Rihanna got herself into because of how she got into the position with the Seven of Swords reversed as the challenging, alienating herself. It's like, Rihanna, you had to play on someone's misfortune, or you had to cause someone misfortune in order to get this job, in order to beat out the competition. It feels like you didn't get it by good, fair, and square. There could have been some tea that you spilled on someone or someone's that you've known about them from you guys' past history together, if this is Naomi, because I keep thinking it is. But it could be other people too, the other people that you beat out for the position. I don't know if you gossiped, but your rich people form of gossip, it's probably more harmful. Your hopes and fears is that you do an amazing job in your new position as head wizard or whatever, because it's more than just the brand. There's magic, there's something else enterprising involved behind the scenes, secret society stuff, all of that. And you hope that you slay it. But being in this position may cause you more stress than joy. And I believe it's because of how you got into the position and the people that you upset getting there. Because no one is to blame on this card but you. And this isolation is due to oneself as well. You could have... Now, if Naomi is one of the people that you beat out for competition, I think you reminded them about her potential involvement with the Diddy situation. And, you know, the tower moment that could be if you guys put her as the face of your brand and she's one of the people that's indicted for trafficking, because you know she does. It kind of forced them or coerced them or convinced them to drop whatever Naomi said, at least, or Rihanna. If that's what happened with Naomi, that's one of the reasons why they decided not to go with Naomi for the brand. I love you too, Tiara. All right, Rihanna, why is this going to be a Nine of Swords job for you? The Star. It's going to be stressful doing this job for some reason. The Tower moment. Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, this is one of two things. Either you get the job and then something happens and you suddenly don't want it anymore, or you get this job and then something happens with this Tower moment and they don't want you anymore. Let me look into this Tower moment. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they considered Beyonce for the job too. I see a King of Wands in reverse here involved. All right. You know, Dior could end up... Okay. Spirit, one more card for why this will be the Nine of Swords for Rihanna. Nine of Wands. Now, she's going to be under a lot of pressure. For one, because she's doing this rogue without the support of something or someone's behind her. But Rihanna, I don't know if you're on one of Diddy's tapes as well. The problem is the party. You've been to a party. It doesn't matter whether you're involved in anything salacious. You've been to a party, allegedly, and everybody who goes to those parties participates in something, and there's some evidence. And whether we consider it something major, it wouldn't be good for Dior's brand. So I believe that your part of your concern is that keeping yourself out of that. But it's also, they paid you a lot of money. You don't want to upset the brand. You don't want to be involved in the music industry stuff anymore. And I'll say that. I'll just say that, Rihanna, it'll be a lot of pressure for you doing this job. Eight of Swords. I want to see if that's what I think it is. Now, a lot of people from the industry could go to jail, could be indicted. That's on your mind with this Eight of Swords. I don't know why, but because of those tapes and the things that were done. And Rihanna, you're one of them. Allegedly. You're just one of them. You guys knew that Diddy was about to be arraigned. You heard, Rihanna, you heard that he might have to come back to defend himself to New York. You heard, but you didn't know when it was going to happen. I think a lot of you guys didn't know the date and time. Rihanna, behind this Hermit in reverse in your near future is the Justice in reverse, the Fool, and the Seven of Wands. I don't want to say that there's going to be a situation where you have to part ways with the brand. I don't want to say that. I do want to say there could be a chance that Dior no longer wants to work with you once this situation happens with Jay-Z. They could have gotten some information about the trial, the feds, and their concern is that they've invested a lot of money or paid you a lot of money already. Now, I don't know if this is how they felt about you or if this is how they felt about Beyonce and why they didn't give her the job if they were considering her for it. Rihanna, you got this new job, but you had to get it because someone else could be legally implicated in some things, and they chose you. You were the safer option, the better option, or you convinced them. All right, you guys. Rihanna, you told some tea, I believe, on some people that were in the running for that position to get it. Your concern is you just got this job and Diddy just went to jail. There's going to be a trial. More tea is going to come out about his parties and the people that were going to be involved. Who knows what all is going to be spilled. And as you're doing this job, that's going to be a concern for you. But the outcome was the Nine of Swords. And it's not just you who's concerned. You know, this is a concern for all of you, for the whole industry, to be honest. This has put a damper on the whole industry. Rihanna, you're no different, because even if there's nothing salacious that can be proven about you, even if they say that you were there on the tape doing something wild, the Dior brand wouldn't want that for themselves. So good luck with that. I don't think I see you losing the job. I don't know though. I don't think you're going to lose it with that Nine of Swords. I think it's just going to be a lot of pressure for you to perform under the circumstances that are coming. All right, love you guys. Bye.